up there guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. You're with me, the autistic biker. Hope we're all well. We're doing good out there. I really do, and all that good stuff. Keeping well, keeping safe. If you haven't already subscribed yet, just at least feel free. Just to at least consider subscribing to the channel. Only if it's doing something for you. If you think there's something about me or this channel, you know you like it well enough. If not, fair enough, don't. Just feel free to still always come on channel and just enjoy videos. Well, or at least watching videos without being a subscriber, you know. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, anyway, off the back, I do appreciate it. Let's get going into the video shortly. I just thought I'd chuck a video together. So, I'm just going through. Yet again, I felt like probably 20th time or something. I know that might be quite over-exaggerated, but I bet it's not far off, something like that. Just going through what I've always called my 4 villages. Botham, Soul, Ganston, Upton, and then East Drayton, and then doing a loop back on Arsens really. So I've actually got the video setting on a 720p, a 720 video setting. I've got filter on normal, so it's not on vivid or water, or I don't like that, it's just on normal. And so I'll put it back to normal. It's on a 720p, so it's not even on a 1080, it's not even on a standard like entry level borderline, if you like, or entry level high definition. It's just on a 720p. And 2 more things to mention as well to do with what I've changed. The ISO is on a 400, and the FPS, the frames per second rate, is on a 25. So it's on a 720p. Only a very low 25 frames per second FPS, and it's on 400 ISO. Now you might be thinking, or if you are, what the hell are you playing at? That is such a grainy, blotchy, pixelated, low density, a very poor, shammy, scrawny, if you like, or scrawny, yeah, scrawny video setting. In fact, video settings. What the hell are you playing at? I'll tell you the reason behind it as to what I'm playing at. What on earth? What on this God's green earth possessed me to change settings and to go so low, and like I said, so poor and grainy and blotchy and all that, well, not good stuff, but all that bad stuff, all that very old stuff. Right, I was watching a Christmas film. Let me put visor back down. About a good 3 weeks ago, something like that. So this Christmas film, I forgot what you call it. I haven't got a clue what you call it now, I forgot. This Christmas film came on telly on the Christmas movie channel, right? Normal TV, channel 52. And how this Christmas film worked were, the storyline of this Christmas film where you had this single man who I think to the best of my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, just moved into area of this like new American neighbourhood. Single, going through a bit of crap, all that typical cheesy American film stuff, emotional, sentimental, mushy Christmas movie time, you know, nature, content. And this like film crew wanted to put like a new sort of like road home documentary together about, you know, and basically film is every day-to-day life activities of what it's like for him. You know, you get gist, sort of like a very typical sort of like documentary type feel. But this one particular member of this film crew, with this female, a lady, turns out anyway she fell for him, as she's going to. Very typical, very cheesy American Christmas filmish type vibe, type feel. Anyway, it was her that actually approached him firstly, you know, and just said, you know, I work for this company, we're like a raw documentary, like a movie making, you know, film producer, and would you be interested, blah blah blah. It took some persuasion, but anyway, all said and done, he went and said yeah, okay. Now I'm sure you've seen a few films before where in the film you've actually got a cameraman shooting a film or a documentary, whatever type of film it is. You've got a cameraman, obviously with a camera, a big heavy camera on his shoulder, and he's the cameraman. Of course. And in the film, in the movie, you'll know what I mean by this, I hope, but it shows you the actual video setting, what that cameraman in the movie, for the sake of movie, is shooting and filming that movie in. So what settings that cameraman in the movie has got the settings on that camera upon his shoulder, right? And in the movie, on the cameraman's camera, it was showing you 3 settings. It said 720p, so it were only filming it in a 720p, and it showed you a FPS, a frames per second, of 24. And the ISO, it showed you that ISO, it was filming it in an ISO setting of, let me get my bearings right, it was 500. So I've managed to go into my DriftGo settings, you know, on the DriftGo's app on my phone, and I've managed to put it bang on at 720p, but the closest that I could possibly get to what the DriftGo XL Pro setting lets you shoot in, the closest ISO I could get were 400. I couldn't get a 500. It goes from 400 to 800. So the closest I could get to 500 were 400. So hence the reason why I've got it on a 400. And the closest to the FPS, the frames per second rate, were, you know, the closest to 24 were 25, because it goes from 25 to then, I think it goes to 30, I think. So the closest to 24 is obviously 25 and not 30. The closest ISO to the closest ISO to 800, sorry, to 500 with 400, which is what the settings would allow me to do, and not leap all the way to big massive 800. So I've got it as close to that film as I possibly could. Right, there you go. I've got it out there. I've got the in end. God, I don't half talk some bollocks, me, don't I? Honestly, I don't half bloody talk some flipping bollocks, I do. Nah, that's always been a nice church, that. Botham Soul Church and Cemetery, gravestones, headstones, whatever. So yeah, that's what I've got it on now. That is what I have actually got the, you know, my Drift Course XL Pro settings on. And I've changed it back from a vivid video filter to a normal video filter. But anyway, that's where it's all come from. I was watching film and I just thought to myself, do you know what? Even though it's probably going to just be probably blotchy and grainy and as pixelated as hell, next time I go out on bike, but I actually do like record a video, you know, a motovlog for the sake of my YouTube motovlog channel. I just thought to myself, do you know what, right, I'm going to do that next time I go out on bike. And that's it. Basically, there's nothing more to it than that. Oh, skipped a gear. Well, I didn't, I just popped it in neutral. And that's all where the idea came from. I was not sat here watching film and I just thought, you know what, just because now I've seen it on a film, right, these 3 different types of video settings, and because I know for a fact that through using the Drift Course app I'm able to like change my settings willy-nilly whenever I want, wherever I want, because I can and stuff, because it allows me to. I just thought next time I go out, you know what, yeah, I'm going to do settings. I'm going to change settings to that, just because I've seen it on a Christmas film. And that's it. Without any further ado, that's it. There's no more to it than that. So that is just all where the reason, you know, the reasoning behind it has come from. And I just thought, I just wanted just to experience it, just to put it on this video setting. That Christmas film was showing me that video settings are on for that cameraman for the sake of the documentary that they were filming, for the sake of Christmas film. I just thought, next time, you know, I'm just going to change it and do it. I'm just going to, you know, throw a video together, chuck a video together, and just put it out there in only a very low old 720p at 25 FPS frames per second. I just thought, yeah, why not? Do you know what? I'm doing it. Why not? I don't care. So I kind of in a way do apologise in a way. Even if you're not appreciating it, you're really not liking watching this blotchy, grainy, pixelated video in a very low, horrible, scrawny, you know, 25 frames per second. I do apologise in a way, but at least you're understanding, you know, like the reasoning, what the reasoning is behind it, is the reason why I've shall we say, scooped this low. Anyway, guys, I've rabbited on too much. I've talked some bloody bollocks, I have. I think I'm going to skip Gamston. But what I'm going to do is, for the next part of the video, as a separate second additional video, I'm going to continue the video from when I arrive in Upton and then East Drayton. I'm going to end it there, guys. I'm going to skip Gamston, which is where we're going through now. And it's been a pleasure. Remember, if you are riding, ride safe. I do appreciate your time. I really do. Really do appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care. Just watch out for them other idiots out there on the road. Alright guys. And until the next one, I'll see you.